Hey guys, how are y'all doing? Hello, hello. Starting things up. I've got my coffee. It's awesome. I always put like peppermint in my coffee, so it's like really, really tastes good. Hello, hello. Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. Had to fix it. I don't know why it does that. Have to figure out its settings. Do y'all like coffee? Because coffee's like my favorite. I put like whipped cream in my coffee. It tastes really good. I thought it would work again a little bit more on my VTuber model that I want to finish. No, you don't like coffee? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't like it until I was much older. I was not a coffee fan, and then it turns out I think I had an allergy to it. So that really sucked. I had allergy for a little bit to it, and then I just kept drinking it, and then it went away. I had to give it up for a little bit. But I didn't like coffee for a long time. Yeah. I didn't like coffee for a long time. All right, guys, I'm going to switch over. Give me a second. Little baby's awake. Little Pookies. How's my day? It's great. So far, so good. I'm having a great day. So far, so good. Although my day just started, so I don't know yet. Actually, I have a face. Actually, if you go on my channel and some of my older videos, you can see my face. I'm not shy. But I don't really do. I'm probably not gonna do another like an actual face reveal because I just enjoy having VTubers. But if you really want to see my face, like I'm not shy about it. It's on my YouTube. I'm not a VTuber so I started VTubing after I started actually being a face videoer, and that's just because I love VTuber art. And so I kind of transitioned from having a face, kind of like what's his name? Um, there's another VTuber that does this too. He used his face for a long time. I can't remember his name. He's on Twitch. But yeah, I'm not shy. I just prefer to use my VTuber model because I think it's pretty. So check out my old videos, very old videos. They're probably not great, like the quality is not that great, but that's okay. I feel like I'm getting better at making videos now. I don't know. I need to look up a braids reference. Yeah. I guess it's okay. No, the last... Maybe I'll start from the bottom. Yeah, that looks better. Is that a Twitch user? Are you talking about the Twitch lady? I'll look it up. Who is that? I thought you said Emmy, like Emmy the Twit. I think she's a Twitch. I see her on YouTube. Are you talking about the anime character? Hmm. What noises are you making? Yeah, I'm not sure if I've really seen her. By the way, guys, if you guys are in the vertical form, I am not sure I am getting your messages. So I'm trying to figure that out. I started streaming both ways, so I'm still trying to figure out how to get all the messages. So I'm gonna see if I can find it on my channel. me see. Huh. Maybe it doesn't show the vertical output. That's really weird. I thought it would. I guess I'm horizontal today. If it's Emmy, I do watch her on YouTube. If it's who I think it is. Are you talking about this girl? Whoa. You're talking about her? Is that the streamer you're talking about? She's awesome, by the way. I watch her stuff. No. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was who you were talking about. So do you like drawing? You're an artist too, right? Do I shout people out? Like give a shout out to somebody? I mean, sure. If I like them, sure, yeah. I'm glad you could join the stream again. It's good talking to people on stream than by myself. Sometimes talking to myself is a little bit lonely. I'm looking up braid references. It helps when you're drawing and you have reference to help. I hope it looks good. I think she's gonna be very pretty when I'm done. Um, so I found that it really doesn't matter when you post shorts. So if y'all want to know, I love researching YouTube. I love researching TikTok, Twitch, all of it. It's just fun. Um, so like it doesn't really, I don't think timing matters as much as you think. Now, I have seen things blow up closer to nighttime my time, but it doesn't really seem to matter as much about when you post it. If you're trying to get more views, the best thing to do, honestly, is to basically spend time perfecting it. And I know it sounds like it's annoying, but I saw a creator who basically blew up with just shorts, and he did like only a few of them. And I think he had, well, I mean, he's probably been on YouTube for a long time, but he created a new channel and just did a few of them because he knew how to do it. And they just blew up with millions of views. And I think the important part when you're making a short is to tell a story. Like, don't post a short that is just, hey, this is what I drew, look at it. Like, sometimes people will care, but sometimes people won't. So like I usually, when I do a short, I will tell a story. A lot of times I'll tell a story about the character of the short that I'm drawing, or I will create like a story about me drawing that character. So like I liked drawing this character and this was the challenges, but really like to keep people's attention, the best thing to do to keep a person's attention is you have to have like you have to have, this is what I'm going to talk about, this is the hook. So a hook being like what hooks a person, what keeps them attention. So when you're creating a short, you want to create one that has probably some sort of story, and then you want to get people to get hooked onto that story. So shorts also, there's ways to kind of go about a short of like, you know, hey, try to involve your audience. Like, hey, check this out, what do you think about this, you know? And when you involve the audience typically wants to respond to it, like, hey, oh, I think it looks good, or I don't know, maybe it doesn't look good, whatever, right? But I think shorts don't really matter when you post them, because I post shorts and they will continue to get views like hours later. So I think the more important thing is just to make sure you refine um you refine it and see like what it looks like. Check your views. Are you asking me to look at your channel? Like, I'm not a channel expert. I don't have very many subscribers. Like, I like to study it, but I'm not an expert at making great content. So I'm not really one to talk to. I started streaming because I feel like I struggle at making content that is like likable. So I'm not really one to talk to about it because I don't think I'm that good. I enjoy making the content, but I watch other YouTubers and how they're just really good at it. I actually would love to get a coach to teach me how to better my content because I feel like my content needs a little bit of help. I don't think it's terrible. Like, I don't think the content to me is terrible, but again, it's me talking that way. Maybe it really is. I think the hardest part about YouTube is keeping people's attention because everything is so fast. Like, people look at stuff so fast and they could care less. Like, the reality of YouTube and not just YouTube, Twitch, any of it is like people just don't a lot of people just don't care. They're so busy like looking at what they want to look at, and then if it's boring, switch it off, go do something else, you know? So, I mean, the art of content creation is keeping people's attention. And best way to look at it is like look at what's keeping your attention. What videos do you like? Like, who do you like to watch? And if you go and look at see who you like to watch, what are they doing? What about their video do you like to watch? And then that's how you can kind of tell if you're doing a good job. You don't want to copy them per se, but you do want to kind of replicate. You want to replicate kind of what how like you kind of want to replicate kind of what they're doing because it's what works. You want to look at viral videos and break it down. You want to break down what are they doing that's really, really awesome. But it's a hard art that even I struggle with. The reason I even do this, like streaming, is because I'm trying to get used to getting in front of a camera and in front of an audience. And sometimes I feel like, again, imposter syndrome. I think I've told y'all that before. I still struggle with imposter syndrome. Like, maybe I'm not great, maybe I'm not doing so well, but I think I'm okay. Really awesome artist to like check out. Viora is one of them. She's really good. Let me pull it up.
$10,000 a month is
So this creator is really awesome. Oh, there we go. This creator is really, really awesome. You might, I mean, y'all could check her stuff out. She's really good at keeping attention. She's really good at, like, being able to do it. Another one. What do you think? Okay, let me think about another one. Sam Does Art is a good one, if y'all have never heard of him. Most artists have, though. Sam Does Arts.
What's up, guys?
Really good creator. So, like, if you're trying to create content creation, you want people to see your views or see your stuff, check out these artists and see what they're doing, and, like, try to do something that's similar to what they're doing, or come up with your own ideas based on what that's what I would suggest, is come up with your own ideas first, before, you know, and then do something. Maybe look at these videos for guidance, for help, for like, oh, this person's doing this, I'm using that as an inspiration. That's what it is. I was trying to figure out the word. It's inspiration. But these are great artists to check out. I hope that helps. Actually, I use Viora's brushes. Oh, it's okay. You might want to, because I gave you a lot of help, you might want to rewatch this stream, because I was telling you, like, how to kind of help your videos. But here, like, I like this. I like this a lot. I think I'm putting a lot more love into this VTuber model than any of the other ones. Give me a second. I think out of all the VTuber, hi, welcome to the stream. I think out of all the VTuber models that I've made, this one's probably one of the best. Super cute. Did I check your stuff? No, I hadn't checked it yet. I will check it out after stream, because I've got a lot going on my computer. I promise I'll check it out. I will look at your stuff. But like I was saying, in order to, like, get viral or whatever, or like get more views, is just try to keep making your videos better. You just keep working on making your videos better. Look at other artists or other YouTubers for inspiration, and yeah, do that. I will check it out after stream, and then maybe next stream I can, like, go over it and look it over. But I'm not a great content creator, guys. Like, I'm not great at, like, giving y'all pointers on this kind of stuff, just because, like, I'm still working on learning how to make my content look great. Yeah, I'm still drawing. It's the same character. I want to get her done because I want to put her in live 2D. Yeah, guys, I'm a very small content creator. I only like I was saying earlier, I only study it. I study all the different platforms. I've studied Facebook, I've studied YouTube, I've studied Instagram, I've studied I've studied X. I've studied a bunch of different platforms. X is really a big way to grow. If you want to get followers, like to see your stuff, X is a good way. And the only reason I say that is because you can connect with other artists, you can become mutuals and gain like a following on X pretty fast. I have seen creators on X get a following from 0 to 17,000 followers in like a year. It is a very easy platform. The platform is made X, also known as Twitter. The platform is really, really good as far as like if you want to gain a following fast, that's a big one. YouTube is a little bit harder because you have to like have great content. You have to have content that people want to watch. If you don't have content that people want to watch, you're too young for X. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, X, if you're older, X is a great platform. My baby's doing good. She's drinking her bottle right now. She's good. She's happy. She's a morning person. Not so much a night person. At night, she might get cranky. But yeah, I can look at your YouTubes, but I'm not really that good at, I'm really not that good at helping with YouTube. Because I'm still learning. I am still learning. And also, like, I'm still learning how to stream. I'm still learning all of it. Another thing I'm gonna say too is you don't want my followers. And that's the only reason I say that is because my followers are probably VTuber followers and art followers and like my own uniqueness. So like I mean I think it's cool like if you go on Twitch and like you have oh, okay. If you go on Twitch and like you look at the followers for Twitch, and then like that, let's say they raid you, right? Now those followers might like you, they might not like you. And I would prefer them to like me for me than for those followers to like hey, they like, let's say Fillion. Fillion is an awesome VTuber. But like if Fillion's guys probably won't like my content as much because I mean she's very funny and I don't think I'm that funny. Like she's hilarious, but I don't think I'm that funny. So I would rather them not expect that from me because my followers are just they're different. Like my cousin, she's an early bird, not a night owl. Yeah, I have a brother. He is a night owl, not an early bird. And she is totally an early bird. She is totally an early bird. You've always dreamed about having a YouTube? Well, maybe someday. Maybe someday you can have a YouTube. I didn't get a YouTube for years. I only started it, I think, in 2021. I don't know. I've had this YouTube for a while, but I've only started really getting into YouTube. I mean, I would say more recent than not. I used to just post like videos of like time lapses and then like I'm like no, if I really want to get views, I got to put a little more effort into it. Someday, someday. Uh-oh. There we go. Not the color I want. You know, I kind of want to get new music. I wish this artist would make me other music. It would be great. Are you a gamer? Is that why you would call it the Sunset Gaming? Yeah, that's a good name, Sunset Gamer. I came up with rose-colored sparks one day. I was working and I'm like, that sounds like a cool name. Let's be rose-colored sparks. Now, now I'm like, why did I come up with this name? I'm like, it's way too long. It's like, what are people gonna call me? Rose? I guess. Rose? Hey, Rose! Bet y'all can hear her. She's talking. What? Okay, I don't know why I did that. Sunset Games. Someday you will have so many people watching. She's adorable. She's the best baby. The best baby. I'm so lucky to have her. She's playing with her toys now. I am so blessed to have her. She is the biggest blessing in my life. She's a very happy baby too. Like, she's just extremely happy. So I'm adding extra hairs to this because of for more movement. So when her hair moves, it will move. It'll make sense once it's rigged. So like I love sleep and like babies crying at night. I'm very fortunate in that like I can give her a bottle and she will go right to sleep. After like a little bit, she'll go right to sleep. But I mean she's good about the crying thing for the most part. But sometimes I do have to get up at night, and it's just the reality of it. I have to get up in the middle of the night, give her a bottle, help her fall asleep again. But she's usually pretty good. Some nights are worse than others. She is about 7 months old. So she can't quite crawl yet. She can kind of move around a little bit, but she can't quite crawl. Yeah, she's not a year old. No, she's only half a year. But she's a good baby. Yeah. One sec. Sorry about that. No, she's only half a year. Yeah, she's still a little thing. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to stream when she gets a little bit bigger though. Because man, she's probably gonna be a bit feisty, you know what I mean? She's gonna be crawling around and I'm not gonna be able to keep up with her. Gotta give her a little crawl space. She's getting big though. Like I remember she was just this tiny little thing. Now she's getting big. Just making noises. She loves hearing herself scream. So y'all might hear her scream. And it's not like a scream that she's like, I'm scared, or I'm sad. It's a scream like, I just want to hear my voice. You have a cousin that is 2 years old, so he's older than, yeah, older than my baby. For sure. But still young. I mean, your cousin probably is already talking. No, she didn't cry. She's not crying. She just likes to hear herself scream. And she likes to hear her own voice. Sometimes it sounds like she's crying, and then I'll be like, are you crying? And she's like, no. I hope doing all this extra work on this is worth it. I hope it's worth it. It's the struggle of having too many layers, because then the computer doesn't like you. Or it's, yeah, it's the struggle of having too many layers. Or not enough. I don't know how some of these riggers do it. The only thing he says is nom nom. That's cute. But I would have thought like at I would have thought at 2 I thought babies talk at 2. I thought babies talk, or is it 3? No, I think they talk at 2. Maybe, I mean, maybe not all babies. Three years old is the hardest age because it's like terrible threes. 3 years old is hard. So that poor mama. I think it's terrible threes and not terrible twos. Yeah, but it depends. Aww, thanks your mama. That's cute. What do I want to draw next? I didn't want to do that. I think I gotta draw her, I have to draw her dress next. Man. I feel like there's so much to draw. I feel like I've only gotten this much done. Jeez. I'm usually faster than this, guys. But I did say I was going to take my time. Yeah, I have another cousin that's 8 years old, and she's really annoying. Well, probably at 8, yeah. I'm probably needing attention. Probably needs some attention. She always screams when we have like sweet treats or something. So like, what is y'all's favorite sweet treat? What do y'all like to have for sweet treats? Guys, I'm old. I'm too old. I have a baby. That should say enough. Sour things. Chocolate or gummies? I like chocolate or gummies. I think if I were to choose, I prefer gummies. I like sour things too. I like Sour Patch Kids, sour straws. Sour stuff is my favorite. Yeah, me too. Kind of makes you, yeah. I like sour. I like sour and sweet. Do you don't like sour stuff? You just like the gummies or the chocolates? You like toxic waste? What's that? Is that a candy? I'm gonna look that up. Toxic waste candy. I've never had that before. I've actually never had this before. Is it like pop candy? Kind of reminds me of like Airheads. That's really sour candy. Kind of like Airheads. Little girl. One second, I gotta fix her. I would have to find it first. I'd have to find it first. I'd have to see what it, I'd have to find it. I don't know where you find it. Well, you guys, you have a good day. Thanks for joining the stream. South Africa, wow. Is there like a lot of cool animals there? Yeah, like what? Lions? Isn't that scary though? I've seen like videos of lions that like run up to people. They're doing nothing and they just like run up there. It's kind of freaky. It's not that scary. We don't get a lot of scary animals here. But lions, white panthers, that would be like cool to see panthers. There's so much to color. So much to color. Every bee. I've got one bee. I've got this bee. Oh, that's gonna bother me. The hat isn't perfect. Why is it not perfect? Oh, it's on a different layer? Oh well, that's fine. Where is... Sweet. Oh, every bee, and there's a lot of bees. I like bees though. Especially the fluffy ones. I like the real fluffy bees. The ones with the fluffy butts. They're so cute. I live in the States. I'm a private person, so I'm not gonna say where exactly. I'm a very private person, but I live basically southern states. My goal is to eventually be able to travel everywhere in the States. Like, I want to live anywhere and anywhere. I want to get my own travel camper and be able to travel. I would love to just go places and stay in places. I kind of travel now, so I'm not always in one place, but I typically stay in the South. I actually do travel quite a bit now, but what I'd like to do is have my own like travel house where I can just travel. Yeah, in America, the States. Yeah, I live in America. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. I gotta get her another bottle. Okay, I'm back. Um, I really like I really like just traveling pretty much anywhere. I haven't really been much out of the country. Um, I typically stay in the States. I have been to Mexico once, and that was fun. Mexico, I was really young though. I was really, really young. Not your best moment. I'm looking up something real quick. Sorry, I'm looking up something. I'm still checking out something. So if you guys are chatting with me on the vertical live stream on YouTube, I apologize. I don't know how to check the chat on there. I have tried to figure it out. I hope to have it figured out by next time. I don't know if it all shows it to me on this chat or if it's even like streaming vertically, because it looks like it's not, and I can't tell. Because it says it is, but I don't know that it is. Because when I go to YouTube, it doesn't show like it is streaming vertically, but it might be. So I apologize. If you want to chat on the horizontal one, which is on my channel. Because for some reason I'm not able to see the vertical one. I might change that. What? Alright, it's messing up. Why is it doing this? Hello, hello. Little girl. $50 subs to stream? I didn't know that. I didn't know it takes 50. That's something I learned. But you'll get there. That's a cry. Babies. So far, I am liking this. Not sure how I should do the shoes. Yeah, like you have to get your first 100 videos in. Like that's probably the most important is you're gonna have to make like 100 videos. And then YouTube will kind of know what like how to direct your audience. So it takes about 100 videos before you can get there. Yeah, I would focus on making your first 100 videos. I know it sounds like a lot, but if you're trying to do YouTube, focus on making your first 100 videos because it's going to take some time. I know it seems like a lot of videos, but it takes at least like you just have to do so many a week. I mean, you could probably use crayons if you have them. Just get good at like drawing with crayons. Markers, like the really good markers, are very expensive. Like they're $4 a marker. That's why I went into digital art because markers are very expensive. Like the really, really good ones. Or I would get really good at like watercolors, like paint. I would do, if you have paint, like get really, really good at like watercolors. If you're really good watercolor artist, there's a lot of people that love watching watercolors. Well, the problem with the not very good ones, I mean, yeah, that you can still use markers, but the problem with the not very good markers is they're not going to show very well on like video or digitally. They're going to not look at, I mean, they may look okay if you're good, but like I started off with markers and I started off with the cheap ones and they just look terrible. On the computer. So like I started off with like simple markers. You're better off getting color pencils, honestly. Color pencils or like paint. Because it doesn't look good on the computer. When you put it in, when you take pictures of it, you can see all the way you color, all the lines, unless you're coloring all the same way. I just think that it just doesn't look good. That's just my opinion, you know? I would recommend that if you're going to do markers, you're gonna have to spend some money on markers. But if I were you, I would get really good at, like, I know if you hate painting, then don't do painting, but like if you're gonna get really good as like a norm, like a not digital artist, I would get really good at drawing with pencils, like pencil colors, pencils, because pencils are, if you get really good at drawing pencils, um, it can make you into a really good artist. Yeah, I would do color pencils over markers any day because you can make really cool stuff with colored pencils. If you got a nice set of color pencils, I would focus on the color pencils and getting really good with pencil. Markers, like I said, unless you really invest in markers, like you get the top of the line markers, I just don't think they look good when you take pictures of them and when you show them online. I mean, they can, but it's just maybe it's a preference. It's a like my opinion. So much coloring. So much coloring. I think this leg, honestly, this one needs to come first. I had it right. What? should I stick with art or should I do trendy stuff or some soccer because I love soccer and I want to do soccer and art content. So I'm going to say it two ways. One, if you do like soccer, soccer is a very different audience than like your art audience typically. If you want to do soccer, I would recommend doing a different channel for your soccer stuff and then a channel for your art stuff because it's just two different audiences. Or you can do a channel that's just you, like the stuff you like about you, if you want people to follow you for you, but it's going to be kind of hard because if people just like soccer, then they're going to see your art stuff and be like, well, why would I want to watch art stuff when I'm just interested in your soccer? I think what you should do is do what you love doing. If you're going to make a channel for you, like, do what you love doing. Trendy stuff only... Hey now. Trendy stuff only lasts for the trend, and then it's over. If you enjoy doing trendy stuff, then do it. If you don't enjoy doing trendy stuff, then don't. Because you gotta love what you do. If you're gonna make a channel and you're gonna draw, you're gonna do art, you're gonna have to love what you do if you're gonna keep it for a long time. Otherwise, you'll probably quit. So, like, I enjoy art. That's why I'm able to do as much of this kind of stuff that I'm doing a lot of it because I enjoy it. But I don't think if I did trends, I probably would not enjoy it long term. I mean, you might go viral, you might get a bunch of views, but I don't think I could keep it up. And that's the thing is like your audience that you're trying to build, you got to think about what kind of audience do you want? Do you want someone just to come see your stuff for trends and then that's it? Because that's all they're going to come see you for is your trends. Little girl. But if you want your audience to come see you for your art, then I would focus on your art. If you want audience to come see you for your soccer, focus on your soccer. That is up to you. That is all up to you. Some people never do face reveals. But that is totally your call. Sorry guys, I think the baby's getting a little bit fussy, so I'm probably gonna have to get off, unfortunately. I have enjoyed this drawing session, but she's needing attention. See, she's making noises. Thank you guys for all of y'all that tuned into the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I enjoyed making this stream. If I have time, I'll stream later. But you guys, I know, I'm sorry. She's getting a little fussy and I'm not going to be able to draw. And yeah, so I got to take care of her for now. But I did enjoy this. It was fun. You guys, Don't quit creating stuff. Keep on drawing. Keep on doing art. Oh, thank you. Everyone's loved. Y'all have a good day.